Today, we're here to talk about spark plugs. Basically, spark plugs ignite or light the air and the fuel mixture in your engine cylinders. Strong, consistent spark assures your engine will burn gasoline efficiently, achieving good fuel economy and low emissions. When you're cruising down the highway, each of your spark plugs has to fire about 25 times per second. If even one of these is missed, you're probably going to feel it as a momentary stumble in the engine's performance. This is known as a misfire. Although there are many causes of misfire, old, dirty spark plugs are a common culprit. Misfire caused by bad spark plugs will usually be pronounced under load, like when you're driving up a hill in high gear. Vehicles built since 1996 will turn on the check engine light when the engine is misfiring. Spark plugs available today are amazingly durable. Many automotive manufacturers recommend 50 or even 100,000 mile intervals for spark plug replacement. Can spark plugs really last that long? Yeah, but only if they're the correct type. Platinum and iridium spark plugs wear more slowly than standard spark plugs, greatly extending their life. Alright, so let's take a look at a spark plug. This particular engine has what they call coil over plugs, so the ignition coil is over the spark plug. You have to disconnect the coil and remove it off the top of the spark plug. With the ignition coil removed, use a ratchet and a spark plug socket to remove the spark plug from the cylinder head. If you have wires running to your spark plugs, grab them by the boot, not the wire itself. Rotate the boot slightly in both directions, then pull the boot off the spark plug. A special plier-like tool can make this job easier. It's a good idea to mark the wires as you remove them to be sure you get them back to the correct locations. While the wires are off, inspect them for hardening, cracking, and blackened areas, which indicate shorting. If you find any problems, replace all the wires as a set. Be sure to check the gap of each spark plug, which must be at the correct specification. If your check engine light is on and you think you fixed the problem by replacing the spark plugs, you want to clear the trouble codes and turn off the light. For about the cost of an hour's labor at the dealer, you can purchase an easy-to-use code scanner tool that will do the job quickly. The intervals recommended in your Haynes repair manual are designed to maintain engine performance and fuel economy. In some cases, they're more frequent than those recommended by the vehicle manufacturer. In some cases, replacing spark plugs can be a part of diagnosing the car when it's running poorly. At the very least, you'll be able to see if there's any fouling on the plugs and use a chart like this that's in your Haynes manual to help identify the problem.